Hello, ladies and gents. This is Jay,
And this is E.
and we're going to talk about fake people
I thought we were talking about road rage.
and road rage eventually.
No,
But
I am not here to discuss the fake peoples. I am here to discuss the road rage.
well, okay, we'll go with road rage then.
Road rage!
Well, the reason we were talking about road rage right now is because both of us had a very interesting experience at a Target parking lot.
I work at a Target.
I know you do. We were just walking from the parking lot to Target, and everyone knows y'all know
Okay, let's...
the handicap spots. We were kind of walking right over one of them, and a very elderly lady.
I don't think she was very elderly.
Well, not very. She started growing white hair.
She was kind of chunky too.
She was. Well, no.
You
well,
have a different definition of chunky that I do, and that woman had a bit of chunk.
I guess.
Anyway,
she was right behind us and started roaring her engine as if she was going to run us over. Then started honking a horn. So
God, we got mad.
Yeah, we got mad.
We were pissed.
Kind of exchanged a few words.
Not directly to the lady herself, but
yeah, it got really interesting. And
so anyway,
and she just threw a few hand signs at us, and
maybe did she
us
being
the
word?
Maybe I turned around right as she lifted up her hand and stuff.
Also, she flipped me the bird.
Probably, but before any of us could see that, we were the more mature ones and just walked away.
And then when we headed back from Target, I'm not going to tell you what we bought, but it basically was just involving getting rid of a fungus. Not my fungus. Anyway.
I'm going to cut this out.
You're not going to cut this out.
We're not talking about feet.
Well, this isn't directly involving the road rage story.
No, it's not. It's just us going to Target, that's all.
Okay, anyway, we were heading back from the Target.
And it turned out she had a very, very young child in the back seat. And,
this was like a Friday morning.
Old people, not to disrespect you because,
there are some older people that are all right. They're pretty
those
cool.
of you that have very, very impatient tempers, I'd suggest not, doing that sort of thing, especially with having a child inside.
But anyway,
with you, it just endangers both you and that child,
Yeah, because there was like this instance where there was a woman who was so overcome with road rage that she actually got out of the car with her kid in the back and assaulted a pregnant woman.
With a taser.
Thankfully, the woman was pretty injured, but thankfully she and the fetus were all right. But the woman got arrested, not only just for the assault, but because she put a minor in danger by leaving her child alone in that car.
So,
anyway,
what we're trying to say is, when you're out on the road, please just be as calm as you can. It's not worth, endangering multiple people.
Like whether it's your child or their children, it's really not worth just getting angry.
It just goes to show you, how dangerous, some people are. You just have to really watch out when you're out on the road, even walking. Or on a bike.
I'm on a bike.
I'm on a bike.
Okay. Also, we actually found an interesting fact about this woman. When we were heading out, I noticed a couple of things. Well, one, her license plate, even though she was parked in the handicap spot, there was no indication that she herself was handicapped. There was no little
There's no blue sticker on inside the
inside the car,
where the rear view mirror would be.
and there was no little handicap man on
Her license plate. Yeah.
So it's kind of interesting. Like, is it? I'm sorry. Is it nowadays where we're able to just park in front of the handicap spot just if we're going to be in there, like in and out? It's all I can think about is that Simpsons episode where they actually said, "All right, now it is legal for people to park in the handicap spaces if they are going to get smokes or something to eat for breakfast." The system works.
Yeah, I guess, that, $150 to $250 fine only goes to, like, if you get caught, I guess, nowadays. It's really,
It's just a weird thing.
weird, just seeing that she had no indication that she was able to park there.
Okay.
So,
Anyway,
if anybody has any idea of that, are they giving out like cards, that you can just put in your wallet saying you can park there now? Or if you have any idea or comment on that, just leave a comment below.